Hello, my beautiful family. Today is day 20 of our Book of Mormon reading. Yay! We have made it 1/12 of the way through the Book of Mormon, 1/12 of the way through the year. And so if you're still reading with me or listening with me or watching with me, thank you, and throw yourself a party. This is cause for celebration. Today we are reading the very last chapter in Nephi. And this is where Nephi gives his commentary, his own personal commentary on the part of Isaiah that he's just quoted. And this is really neat that he does this. We have all kinds of people making commentaries and writing commentaries on the book of Isaiah. And this is Nephi's commentary. And he's answering his brother's question that they asked, is this spiritual or is this truly physical, what you're reading about? And he explains it, and I am really grateful for it when he's saying, well, when Isaiah says the house of Israel will be scattered, that's real, that's spiritual and physical. And so Nephi points out the actual history. He says, well, you know that they've been scattered. You know that there's a lot of the houses of Israel that no one knows where they are. And he said that's the beginning of the scattering, and they will continue to be scattered. And then he quotes the part about, and the Gentiles will be nursed, that the Israelites will be nursed by the Gentiles, and they will be carrying them in their arms and on their shoulders. And he says, really plainly for us to understand, it's like they are being carried on their shoulders and nursed, because they're bringing them the fullness of the gospel. And so this is what we're going to be reading today. This is in chapter 22 of 1 Nephi. And now it came to pass that after I, Nephi, had read these things which were engraven upon the plates of brass, my brethren came unto me and said unto me, what meaneth these things which you have read? Behold, are they to be understood according to things which are spiritual, which shall come to pass according to the Spirit, and not to the flesh? And I, Nephi, said unto him, behold, they were manifest unto the prophet by the voice of the Spirit. For by the Spirit are all things made known unto the prophets, which shall come upon the children of men according to the flesh. Wherefore the things which I have read are things pertaining to things both temporal and spiritual, for it appears that the house of Israel sooner or later will be scattered upon all the face of the earth, and also among all nations. And behold, there are many who are already lost from the knowledge of those who are at Jerusalem. Yea, the more part of all the tribes have been led away, and they are scattered to and fro upon the isles of the sea. Whither they are, none of us knoweth, save that we know that they have been led away. And it meaneth that the time cometh that after all the house of Israel have been scattered and confounded, that the Lord God will raise up a mighty nation among the Gentiles, yea, even upon the face of this land, and by them shall our seed be scattered. And after our seed is scattered, the Lord God will proceed to do a marvelous work among the Gentiles, which shall be of great worth unto our seed. Wherefore it is likened unto their being nourished by the Gentiles, and being carried in their arms and upon their shoulders. And it shall also be of worth unto the Gentiles, and not only unto the Gentiles, but unto all the house of Israel, unto the making known of the covenants of the Father of heaven unto Abraham, saying, in thy seed shall all the kindreds of the earth be blessed. And I would, my brethren, that ye should know that all the kindreds of the earth cannot be blessed, unless he shall make bare his arm in the eyes of the nations. Wherefore the Lord God will proceed to make bare his arm in the eyes of all the nations, in bringing about his covenants and his gospel unto those who are of the house of Israel, and their Redeemer, the mighty one of Israel. And the time cometh speedily that the righteous must be led up as calves of the stall, and the Holy One of Israel must reign in dominion and might and power and great glory. And he gathereth his children from the four quarters of the earth, and he numbereth his sheep, and they know him. And there shall be one fold and one shepherd, and he shall feed his sheep, and in him they shall find pasture.